Aloha! I am Carrie, and this is Beyond the Womb Tarot, where I channel messages that help you continue to grow beyond the womb or expand your mind outside of your current comfort zone to enable you to become your highest self. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for liking, subscribing, watching. I love all of your comments and just your energy on my page. Let's get started. We got another collective reading today, and it is Cancer season. We are like in the middle of Cancer season or something like that. And I'm definitely feeling the energy strong. And this reading to me is really highlighting the like watery Cancer energy. So let's just get started. It's kind of hard to see with my light, so I'm gonna like cover it for a second. Or maybe I'll just pick the card up, or cards up. But over here, on the very left, if we look at these two cards, we got the Ace of Cups, and then we have the Five of Wands. But you can clearly see the elements of fire and water. So much so that like this Ace of Cups, there's a little bit of water coming out. And because this card is situated down, it's like the water's coming out and it's dousing this fire from the Five of Wands. And I'm just getting the energy of like, right now during this time, we have a unique opportunity. It's like we're very powerful during this time. I think even we are going to be able to understand how powerful our emotions are. Like, for example, this person, this Ace of Cups, this Five of Wands, it's a situation in where, like, Five of Wands, there's a lot of conflict going on. There's a lot of, like, strategy, manipulation. What's the opposite of working together? Working apart. I don't know. It's a lot of that type of stuff going on. But this Ace of Cups card, it's like one person just comes into the mix and is able to, with their heart energy, with their loving energy, with their compassionate energy, they're able to not make it go away, but like dissipate the fire, the fight in it. Like they come into the room and they take the fight out of the situation. Imagine you arguing with your significant other and you're just mad, but they say something that makes you, like, completely disarms you. Maybe they just tell you that they love you, or literally whatever it is that you wanted to hear, like, oh, I understand where you're coming from. I hear you. Like, you know, simple, something very simple, but it's just compassionate. And it's very much like, I can see that you have actually listened to me. I can see that you have, like, you understand me, you know me. I can see that you've tried hard in this situation. I can see that you've put forth effort. And so I feel heard, like that kind of thing. It's like being in that energy, you have the opportunity to do that and be very powerful during this time. Very small gestures can mean a lot, because this is just the Ace of Cups. It's one cup. It's the first cup, the beginning of a cup. It's like an initial, imagine having a conversation with somebody and they like start off just like to you. Versus having a conversation where they start off like, hey, how are you doing today? I'm very excited to see you. Let's get started on this conversation. It's going to be a little bit long, but hey, let's work through this together. You know, like there's a difference. There's a way in which things can be done right now that can make a big difference, but it's like little tiny things. You have the opportunity to have small things make a big, powerful difference. Over here with the Moon and the Three of Swords, I feel like it's the same thing, but not, I won't say not positive. It's the same thing, but in a different direction, let's say. We got the Moon and the Three of Swords. Like, we know those cards are kind of like a introspective card, like really going deep inside. That's the energy I'm feeling. Like, we're diving deep into the heartbreak. So, at the same time, it's something small that's positive can, you know, really make a big effect. Something that's small and highly emotional, or highly triggering, or highly, like, it could be small, but it could be that one thing that like tips you over the edge. It can take you down into the deep darkness of depression, or of circling thoughts, of maybe not even mental things, but more like feelings and emotions. I'm talking about something simple. Somebody cuts you off while you're driving, and you could be like, why is this keep happening to me? What is it about me and my driving that makes people want to cut me off? Like, it can really send you down into a deep, dark spiral. Maybe you can think about every other time that somebody cut you off, and really just be feeling like in victim mode, basically. Like, I feel there's the opportunity to make major changes and feel really great positive things from small actions, and small actions can make you feel negative and like deep down and go into your emotions. Like deep-seated emotions can just come up off of something simple. And I'm saying this because I feel like this like extreme high and low that we could possibly be going through right now is going to be very helpful to us. When I did this reading, I asked for something that would be like, I wanted something to be helpful. Like, what's going to be helpful for us to know this week? And this is what I'm seeing. When we go through these emotions or these like highs and lows or these feelings, we're like interacting with the world. I mean, we do this all day, every day, but sometimes we don't notice like the difference that we make as we interact with the world. Like there's a difference between you going into work being happy and being filled with joy, and then you going into work being mad, salty, sad. Like maybe on Monday you going into work like, oh, I got out of here. Like there's a complete difference in your surroundings, or how you can perceive things and how the people around you can perceive things based upon like the energy that you walk into the situation with. And so if you're walking around and these little small things are making major differences and major changes, you're going to pay more attention. Not only are you going to be paying more attention, it's going to make a more of an impact on you. Some of the same everyday normal things are going to make more of an impact on you. And it's an amazing opportunity for some changes to happen. This is one of my favorite things. I love when you don't have to put so much effort and then boom, a change happens. That's what I see here when I see Ace of Wands in the Hierophant. This is probably one of my favorite Hierophant cards in this deck. This is the Light Seers Tarot. Because the Hierophant is the person who knows everything. They understand everything. They understand the pathway. They know how it should be done. You know what I'm saying? Like they've walked it before. They have this knowing, like this really grounded knowing of what's going on, where to go, and what to do. They really kind of remind me of like that teacher energy. Whenever you need help, you find a teacher, somebody who knows the way. And this is the Hierophant. They know the way. And them coming underneath this Ace of Wands, it's like those things, those highs and lows are going to they're going to show you. It's like I'm thinking of a projector. I'm seeing a projector, and I think this is back in the old movies when it was black and white. The whole theater would be dark, and then boom, that projector lights up the room, and it just kind of shows this picture, this other world, this other dimension that, I mean, I feel like back in the day, it was a big deal to watch a movie. Like you really were transported to somewhere else, because it's not like you can just turn on the TV and see it. Like movies were, like you had to go out to see that. And I feel like in this energy of us going through these highs and lows, it's like a projector opening up and showing us like a portal. Like this is something that could be modified, or this is something that you could take a look at, a deeper look at, or this is a direction that you might want to start heading in, or this is something that's not, it don't really need to be here, or this is something that, hey, this has been an issue for you all this time, but you haven't really noticed it until right now, until this little tiny one thing blew you up or made you blow up. Like I feel like it's like a projector into maybe into like your deep mind of things that you don't necessarily pay attention to, especially when I see this Ace of Wands card and it's a fire literally in her brain. It could be something that you don't really pay attention to on a normal everyday basis, but it's like being lit up for you to see. Even in my own life, I'm seeing things like when it comes to emotions and the way I react. I was like, oh, I didn't handle that very well. I thought I was good at X, Y, Z. It's like, no, I'm not necessarily good at it. I've been doing it the same way over and over again, but that doesn't mean you're good at it. It means that you've been doing it the same way over and over again. And maybe now that this has come up for you to look at, and it's like being like blatantly showed, like maybe blown up in your mind, bigger than normal in your mind, you can make a change or make a different decision, or even kind of see how the actions that you're taking and the way you're reacting to this situation might not be the best way. Maybe you want to change or find something a little bit different to do. So I feel like right now with these highs and lows, we're getting the opportunity to like see stuff in a different way, in a way we haven't really seen before. I was literally thinking about Mercury retrograde, because I always feel like Mercury retrograde helps us. It's like we're looking at things, the same thing, but it's flipped upside down. It's like when it's flipped upside down, it looks different. It's the same, but our brains interpret it as different. And I feel like right now we have the opportunity to look at things differently. And this is literally everyday interactions, everyday emotions that are popping up in our lives that we're having. We get to look at them differently and kind of feel they might be feeling more intense, even if it's good things or negative things or things that we don't necessarily want to feel. It's more intense so that we can see it better, more clearly. And then we got the Ace of Wands being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. That's what I was talking about. When I was saying it's being shown so that we can figure out like a path. Oh, I heard a path around it. I'm like, do we go around it or do we go through it? I don't know. Whatever it is, there's like a path, like that projection image that I was talking about. There's like something that's being lit up and shown. Like maybe instead of going that way, we should go this way, or maybe we should go that way. Like it's kind of giving directions into which way to go. Like for example, when I was talking about somebody getting cut off and being like, oh no, I always get cut off. How can they always cut me off? And why are they? Da, da, da? It could be something with your driving. Maybe you drive 30 miles per hour in a 50-mile-per-hour, and you mad that other people are mad about it. Like maybe there's something that you do need to look at within yourself, or maybe you can see within yourself how sometimes you blow up things that really don't got nothing to do with you. The person cut you off because they had somewhere to go. That's it. They had somewhere they needed to be, and they thought that their safety and their getting there on time was more important than your safety. And it has like something that you don't even have to take personally, basically. But in looking at this reading, I just kind of feel like this week we have the opportunity to receive information about ourselves and our emotions and the way we react to things, and we can use that information to, choose to make a change if we want to when it comes to how we're emotionally reacting to things. And I think we're going to see how powerful we are, especially if we're able to douse these types of flames with a single cup. This is 5 Wands. This is a huge fight going on right now. And then coming in with this kind of peaceful energy, being able to shift the energy of the room. I think it's a great opportunity right now to observe how your energy can be used in that way, in a peaceful way. Like you might walk in on, like say your coworkers are sitting here talking about politics and arguing and getting all riled up, and you can come in and say something that's just going to be like, we all live on the same planet. I don't know what the thing is that would douse a type of situation like that, but you might have it within you to say. You say it, and you see how the energy changes and shifts, and you see how you're able to have a more collaborative, coming together type energy rather than a combative, like we're against each other. Like it really does start. It starts small. It starts on those types of levels. It starts with somebody like changing their mind or seeing a different way or understanding a new concept. That's how it starts. It starts like each one reaching one, each one teaching one type energy. Okay, thank you all so much. This was your reading, and I will see you guys in the next one.